everyone, so today's video I've got a bit of a makeup haul. I've been buying some stuff over the past sort of month and collecting it all, not touching it. So I've been keeping all my stuff in this Mac bag. There's quite a lot of stuff in there. Like I said, this has been collected on over the past month or so. I thought I'd just share it all with you now, and then obviously I will do like a first impressions actually using it for the first time on camera. So that'll probably be in the next couple of videos or so. The first things that I got are a repurchase. I bought some eyelashes. I actually bought 3 pairs. I'm wearing one of the pairs right now. These are my favourite everyday kind of eyelashes, and these are the Eylure 117s. These are the pre-glued ones. You can get them not pre-glued, but I do think that you get a couple of extra uses out of them because they're pre-glued, because you just plop them on with the pre-glued strip, and then when you take them off you can just peel off the strip, and then you do have another one. I have them on with just normal eyelash glue, but I do use them with the pre-glued strip. So this is what they look like. So they're very sort of natural, a bit wispy, and they're quite short as well. So if you've got smaller eyes, then I do think that these are very good. The band is also really thin, so they're very easy to apply. So I think these are great. So my parents went to Debenhams the other week and asked me if I wanted anything from there. I just decided to ask them to get me stuff that I've never tried before and that I always kind of put off buying a very hyped up product, so I thought I'd give them a go. I got one thing from MAC. This is the Studio Fix powder in the colour NC20. I figured NC20 would be a good shade because I think it's something that I could make work when I'm a bit pale, and also make work when I'm a bit tanned, because I could just add some bronzer. So I'm sure you've all seen it. It comes with a nice big mirror. Again, I get yellow toned things just because I am very cool tone, so when I do false tan, it obviously makes me look a bit more on the warmer side. So this is the powder, and then you get a sponge at the bottom, which I won't use, I'll probably chuck that. But yeah, I've never actually tried it. It definitely feels very soft. I hear that it's got good coverage. It's actually a powder foundation, but I will use it over my normal sort of liquid foundation. I wanted to get it because we're in summer, even though you wouldn't think it in the UK, we're still in summer. So I just wanted something that was a bit more heavy duty. I will still like bake under my eyes and then just use it on the rest of my face, but I probably will give it a go under my eyes and see how it looks. That's the Studio Fix powder. The next 2 things I got were from Urban Decay. The first one is the Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer. I got it in the shade Fair Neutral. If you've watched my videos before, then you'll know that I normally mix in the Body Shop lightning drops in my concealers just because I like quite a bright under eye, and this is, even now, I think this would be really good for highlighting. So I've heard a lot of good things about this concealer, and I liked the shade that it comes. So I got a neutral colour, so it should be very good for under the eyes and just sort of general highlighting. So I'm very excited to try that. And then the last thing I got from Urban Decay is the All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. I got the smaller version, the travel size, which is 30ml. And again, I've heard really good things about this. It's made by Skindinavia, which I've heard for years is a really good sort of makeup setting spray brand. I like the fact that it comes in a small bottle. I've not even smelt it yet. It hasn't got a weird smell to it, but whether or not it actually helps my makeup last any longer, I don't know. Again, I'll try this on camera, and what I might do is just do updates throughout the day or something. If that's something you want to see, then just let me know. So I'm excited to try that. And then I made 2 orders a while ago. One on Beauty Bay, which I've made orders from loads of times. I think it's my 6th time from ordering from them. And I also made an order with Cult Beauty. I've never ordered from Cult Beauty before, and they carry brands like Huda Beauty and Anastasia and Morphe, Jouer and things like that. So I thought I'd pick up a couple of bits from each. First of all, I'll show you the things I got from Cult Beauty. I got the Anastasia Dipbrow Pomade in the colour Taupe. I've mentioned it before that I use my sister's quite a lot whenever she's sort of round and it's there to use, and I've just put off getting my own for ages. I just decided to get one because I really do like it. I prefer my eyebrows to look a little bit more on the cooler toned, a bit more grey. I filled them in a bit warmer today, and I do prefer using cooler toned things like this. I also am really into sort of bolder, more strong brows at the moment. I just like how it looks, and if I do a more bold eye, I tend to like to pair it with a bold eyebrow as well. I just think it makes it stand out so much more. So that's why I got this. I will still use like a pencil or a powder in the front of my brows, but just to sort of define the arch and the tail, I absolutely love using this. My sister's actually just picked up her second as well. She really does like it. So Cult Beauty also carry Sigma brushes, and I've been looking for a blending brush that is like a pencil brush but bigger, because I like pencil brushes but they're very stiff, and I wanted something that was a bit more soft to get more defined blending, and this is exactly what I wanted. This is the Small Tapered Blending E45, and as you can see, it's very tapered and it's quite small. It's also very soft, and I feel like it would be perfect to do like a cut crease, or just really get a little bit of definition in the outer corner or even in the inner corner. I can't wait to use this. I have only got one Sigma brush, which is the foundation brush, and I know that loads of people talk about Morphe. I feel like not that many people talk about Sigma anymore, but this brush is really soft, and when it first came it was slightly bent from where it had been packaged, but I just took it out and just sort of did this and it straightened up completely. I haven't even washed it yet. Obviously I will wash it before I use it, but I am very impressed with the sort of quality of it, and it hasn't shedded at all. And when I got my Morphe brushes, I did find a tiny bit of shedding when, if you watch my video, which I'll link down below, when I was sort of messing around with it, I did make a comment about hairs coming off. So yeah, that is the Sigma E45. Now, the last thing I got from Cult Beauty, I hear and see everywhere, and I've been dying to get my hands on some of these for ages. I feel like I don't see that many YouTubers use them, but loads of people talk about them, which is kind of weird. And these are the Huda Beauty lashes, and I've wanted to get something like the House of Lashes Iconics for ages. Sometimes I don't like buying stuff from overseas because you have to pay shipping, and then sometimes you have to pay like customs and stuff like that, and I just think it's easier just to buy stuff that's already in the UK. That's why I wanted to show you all this, because all of this is stuff that I got from the UK, and a lot of it is, you know, more things that you would think you'd have to buy from American sites. Cult Beauty is also somewhere where Huda actually says that, you know, they stock her brand, so you know these are real and they're not fake. They are slightly more pricey for eyelashes. They're £15.50, I think. I'll have everything linked down below, but these are beautiful. These are in the style Sasha, as you can see, and they, from what I've seen, obviously I've never actually physically seen the pair of Iconics, these look pretty similar, and I just think they look gorgeous. I wanted a pair of more dramatic eyelashes, but that weren't too full, and these have got, you know, they've got a bit of fullness right near the lash band, but then they kind of feather out. They do a pair called, I think they're Scarlets, which are very similar to these, but they're a lot more dramatic. So if I like these, then I'll get these Scarlet ones. It does have quite a thick lash band from the looks of it. So I think if you're like a beginner, sometimes eyelashes with thicker lash bands can be a bit more difficult to work with, but I know that the House of Lashes ones have fairly thick ones. But follow her on Instagram, then she reposts a lot of pictures of people wearing her eyelashes, and every single time I've seen someone wear these eyelashes that I just think they never look bad. They are pretty long. I'm hoping they're not going to be too long for my eye shape, but we will just have to wait and see. So I will definitely be wearing these in my first impressions. So the last three things I got are from Beauty Bay. Like I said, I've ordered from Beauty Bay loads of times before, and this actually comes super fast. I was really impressed. A few months ago, I was watching a video by Rosie. I'll have her channel linked below. Her name's Rosanna Pierce, and she used this eyeshadow. This is a foiled eyeshadow from MakeupGeek in the colour Jester, and I just thought it looked so nice on her. And ever since I watched that video, I think it was like a first impressions makeup thing, I've just wanted to get my hands on it because I just think it looks gorgeous. I love anything like olive, and as you'll know, I love MakeupGeek eyeshadows. They're very affordable, and you know, you can get them on Beauty Bay, still at a very affordable price. But I hadn't actually tried her foiled eyeshadow, so yeah, I've not even swatched it, but it's like a olive with sort of gold in it. Oh, look at that. It is so pigmented. It is exactly what I thought it was going to be. It just looks gorgeous, and I cannot wait to wear this on my eyes. I feel like this would look so good on so many different people as a pop of colour, as the sort of main colour all over your eye. I have a look in mind that I want to do with this eyeshadow, so I'm pretty excited. So if you've never tried MakeupGeek eyeshadows and you're in the UK, check out Beauty Bay. Do have them in stock, and they normally have all of them in stock as well. and I've ordered loads of makeupgeek eyeshadows from there and I love them, so definitely check them out. I've put off buying this for ages and I just decided to get it. I use sponge to apply my foundation all the time, so I thought, how could I not try the original Beauty Blender? I decided just to get the pink one because, you know, I don't really know much about the other colours and this is the original. I haven't even taken it out yet. So interested to see how it, you know, works compared to my Lab Squared one. Just because I think my Lab Squared one's so good, I don't understand how this could be like massively better or anything. So, ooh. Okay, so it's so squidgy. My Lab Squared one is not this squidgy. So I'm not going to wet it now. I will wet it when I first use it in a first impressions. But I can't believe how squidgy it is. That is so weird. It's the first time I've ever held one, so it probably makes it sound like a bit of a weirdo. It's so squidgy. The last thing I got is a liquid lipstick. I have been searching for a brown liquid lipstick for such a long time now. Kylie Jenner released her lip kits ages ago and I don't really want to spend that much money on a liquid lipstick, and I just feel like anyone I see with brown like matte lips just looks so good, and I just don't really experiment that much when it comes to lipstick. I might, you know, occasionally have like a red or a purple on, but I just really wanted to go for something a bit more bold. And I've seen a lot of makeup tutorials of people wearing like blue lips, and I just think, you know, considering you wearing blue lips, it doesn't even look bad. It doesn't look horrible. If I walked past you in the street, I wouldn't look at you and be like, you've got blue lips. I'd look at you and be like, wow, like you're so like bold. And to me, I think that's just really cool. This to me is a bit different. It's out of my comfort zone. I should probably say what it is. This is by colouredraine. I've only had a handful of people talk about colouredraine. Nicole Guerrero is actually the first person I heard talk about it. It's called a matte lip paint and it is in the colour whatever, and it is this gorgeous brown colour. And I haven't even taken it out yet to swatch it. Has a slight smell to it, nothing too bad, so I'm going to swatch it next to just. It's slightly sort of warm toned, which I'm not bothered about. I just wanted a brown lip. But that is it there. It's still wet, so it hasn't dried yet. But I just think that looks so gorgeous. It's very pigmented. That is a very, very light swatch. So I'll be interested to see how it is on the lips. Obviously, when I do my first impressions, I'll let you know how it feels. And so that is everything I got. Make sure that you let me know in the comments down below if you want to see one video on a particular product or if you just want to see them all. Give this video a thumbs up if you did like it and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!